to head to paramedic school, but you're not quite sure where to start? I've got you. I'm Tina. I've been a 911 paramedic for over 11 years, and I'm gonna help you get through paramedic school and into the field. Now, a good place to start is by learning your drug cards. You're gonna have so many that you're gonna be quizzed on throughout the year, so it's a good idea to start learning them now. Today, we'll get started with Atrovent. Now, this is another one that should be reviewed from your EMT course. Atrovent is an airway medication, and Atrovent is the brand name. Ipratropium is the generic name. You are gonna have to know both of those, okay? For all your medications, you're gonna have to know the brand name and the generic name. Think of it like Aleve, brand name, versus ibuprofen, generic name. That's how one medication can have two different names, and you're gonna be responsible for both of them. Now, Atrovent is an anticholinergic bronchodilator. Bronchodilator, yes, like albuterol, but anticholinergic bronchodilator. So it does still open up the airway, yes, but more in a different way, by means of blocking acetylcholine. So acetylcholine will be released, cause muscle contractions, and cause secretion of a lot of mucus in your airways, which blocks your ability to breathe. By blocking the action of acetylcholine being able to stimulate mucus production, we keep the airway open and clear. So it's a great partner to go with albuterol. Now, the dose for Atrovent is 0.5 milligrams. Albuterol was 2.5, Atrovent is 0.5, okay? 0.5 milligrams, and you're not gonna just find an Atrovent inhaler. It's always gonna be in conjunction with another medication, like albuterol. So whenever we give these in the field and give them together in the same nebulizer chamber, right, that goes into the neb and it mists up, we often call that a duo neb. So you might hear it called a duo neb. Duo as in there's two medications in there, or sometimes we call it an A and A. Albuterol and Atrovent. You might hear either two of those terms. I just wanted to make sure that you are familiar with them so that you know what's going on. Indications for this one also include wheezing, which we'll see with our asthma and our COPD patients. It can cause headache, bitter taste in the mouth, super dry mouth, but nothing really too serious, which is wonderful. Obviously, we're going to ask if anybody ever has any allergies to medications, and if they do, don't give it. But that's kind of the only contraindication with this one is known allergy. Okay, so here's something to help you remember. Ipratropium, generic name, you remember that. Ipratropium is inhibitory. It inhibits the actions of acetylcholine. So that's why it makes a perfect pair with albuterol. Albuterol will work to actively open the airway, and ipratropium, Atrovent, whichever you'd like to call it, will fight against the closing of the airway. Perfect pair, match made in heaven. And that's your second one done. Knocked it out. It's that easy. You can absolutely get these learned and figured out, and you're gonna understand them, and I'm gonna help you. That's already two drug cards. Let's keep going. I'll see you for the next one.